Good morning, guys. How's everyone doing today? Good? Awesome. Okay, I'm going to be your social worker. My name is Caroline Stang, and this is our first family session, so thank you for being here so much. I really appreciate it. And I know we haven't met, and I'd really just love to go around the room and hear everybody with your pronunciation of your names. Just tell me what you'd like to be called and your ages, just so I have a good idea of where you're at in life. So let's start with Mom. Hey, Mom. Kelly. Nice to meet you, Kelly. Dad? Joe. Okay. Okay, nice to meet you. Okay, how about you? Ken. 17. Got it. Thank you for being here today. And last but not least, nice to meet you, Laura. And thank you all for coming today. I know this isn't an easy thing to do, but I really appreciate you all taking the time to take the time out of your days for me. I know you're busy, but I hope that by the end of this, you'll be feeling a lot better. So, I'd also just like to know from each of you what your perspective is on you guys being here today. So, what brought you here today? Let's start with Joe this time. Okay. Kelly wanted everyone to come, and you're having some concerns about Laura. Is that correct? Okay, awesome. Okay. Kelly, how about you? Why are you here today? Your family has suffered from some depression. Would you be willing to share any of that with me right now? Okay. That can be extremely frightening. Definitely. I hear you. Thank you for sharing that with me, and I'm really sorry you had to go through that experience. You know what? Before I ask you kids, Joe, do you have family members in your immediate family? I mean, okay. Wow. It seems both of you had some trauma in your past. Am I correct in assuming that? Yeah, that's not easy. I really do appreciate you sharing that with me as well, Joe. Thank you. Okay, Laura. So, how about you? Why are you here today? Because Mom wants you to be. Okay, fair enough. What about you, Ken? Same thing, but also so Mom and Dad don't fight. Okay, all right. Ken, what's your favorite thing to do? Maybe if that's not too difficult, maybe what would you be doing right now if you weren't here? Oh, you have an exam tomorrow. On what? Math? What kind of math? You're in the AP Calculus class. Wow, that's very advanced. Is math your favorite subject? Very impressive. Well, I appreciate you taking up your time to study to be here. Laura, how about you? What's your favorite thing to do? You like being with friends? Awesome. What would you guys be doing right now, you think, if you were not here? Just hanging out? What would you be doing? Do you shop around the mall or just browse? Both? Okay. Okay. Well, I'm really happy you guys are all here today, especially if you didn't want to be in the first place. I understand that. I'll try to make this as painless as possible. Okay, how about that? We're just talking. No big deal. So I'm seeing some common themes here about why everyone's here. It seems that we all want to support Laura as much as we can. Are we all in agreement on that? Okay. And what else? I'm hearing that there's some arguments sometimes between Mom and Dad. Yeah. We all do at times, don't we? Okay, so we want to support Laura and maybe work on our communication skills a little. Does that sound reasonable? Great. Okay. I'm going to interrupt here, Joe and Kelly, okay? If you guys don't mind. I'm hearing what's going on with both of you, so is it okay if we unpack it a little bit? Okay, first of all, you both came in here with the goal of supporting Laura, right? Great, I can see that. You're both very passionate and caring. I can see that too. Kelly, you seem a bit emotional right now. Can you tell me what you're feeling? Okay, sounds like you're very stressed. Stress can cause a lot of emotions and feelings, even if we don't know we're feeling that way or reacting in that way, right? Joe, you seem a little quiet now. Can you tell me what you're thinking? Does it upset you when she gets upset? I know. I know you didn't do anything. I think everybody knows that. I think she knows that. Yeah. What about her getting upset makes you want to avoid it? So what I think I'm hearing is you have some fears about how you may react. Maybe what your reactions will cause you to do behaviorally. Does this bring up some memories from your own parents? Kelly, I'm sensing something from you. Would you like to say anything to Joe about this? To be able to work through things, we sometimes need to talk about them, right? And it's always a matter of how those words come across and how you say them than what you really say. There's always something going on within the other person that we might not know about, and it goes all ways between everyone. Joe, can you tell me something that makes you feel safe right now? Anything in the world? The beach. That's a safe spot for you? Okay, can I have you just close your eyes for me right now and take a few deep breaths and just take yourself to that spot? Great, okay. And while you're doing that, I'm just going to turn to Laura here. Laura, what are you feeling in this moment? Like you don't exist? What makes you feel that way? Would you mind maybe turning to mom and dad and telling them that? Thank you. Kelly, if you could go back into that conversation right now, what's one thing that you would say differently than you said before? Joe, how about you? Okay. You guys love each other, I can see that. And you love your family. I think it's a matter of getting worked up in situations that might need some practice. Would you be willing to try some techniques to promote relaxation and a calm state of mind? I think you two could work things out in a very healthy way with some practice toward empathetic speech and listening. Okay, that's great. Thank you guys. Okay, well, all of you did so great today. We got to know each other and got to discuss some things. I really appreciate you guys for being here and participating. I know this was a little intense, and we'll continue on to work on making that more bearable, I promise. I just want to remind you guys of your goals at the beginning of this session, which were to work on healthy communication and to support Laura. Now we have some new goals, a bit more specific, and some homework to do, right? So, Laura and Ken, each of you are going to do something you love this week. One thing that makes you truly happy, without any excuses. And mom and dad, you're going to let them do it as long as it's safe, right? And Kelly and Joe, you will use at least one relaxation technique when you feel that there's an argument or bickering starting to emerge, or when you feel some strong emotion coming on. Only one. I'd like each of you to try. You don't have to share it with me. You don't have to share it with each other. Just pick your favorite and see how it goes, okay? And can we report each of you report back on those things next week? Awesome. Okay, you guys were lovely today. It was really great to meet you all. Thank you. See you next week.